Hey everybody, it's Lola. So today I'm going to be doing a how to get over a breakup advice video. I have a friend who requested for me to do this video, and 2 people on Facebook messaged me saying if I could please do this video, that they're brokenhearted right now and they want to know how to get over a breakup. But first, here goes my background. I was in a relationship with a guy for a year and a half. He was my first love, cared for him so much, and when we broke up, I felt horrible. I felt so brokenhearted. I wanted him back. Like I refused to not be without him, and that's horrible. That's horrible to do, to be like, oh no, I need him, and all this stuff. Like, that's the worst thing to do when you get broken up, because not only are you fooling your head into thinking, or your brain into thinking that you need the person, you're also making yourself more depressed by saying that you need the person there and you know they're not going to be there. It was horrible for me, and I didn't know how to deal with it. And then I looked up videos on how to get over a breakup, and they honestly helped me a lot. So I figured that this video would help some of you girls going through a broken heart. First thing I did to get over a breakup was just cry. I literally cried for about a week. Pathetic as it sounds, I cried my ass off. I legit was crying all the time. I would go somewhere, I would cry. I would try to talk about it, I would cry. I would look at a picture of us, I would cry. It was ridiculous. For everything, I cried. And honestly, I think that it helps. I think oh, hold on. Okay. I think you get it out of your system when you cry instead of keeping it in, because then that just makes everything worse. Second thing I did was work out. I worked out a lot. It like motivated me to want to, it motivated me to want to work out, because it's like, okay, well, if he's gonna leave me, then I'm gonna get myself to the sexiest I can be and have him regretting ever leaving me. And that's what I did. I would work out with my mom. I would work out for like an hour. The only thing I did bad was probably starve myself, but that came out of the sadness that I had. I wouldn't eat whatsoever, which was bad. And then when I finally got out of my depression, I attacked on a bunch of food that I haven't ate in a while, which made it all worse. The thing to do is go out with your friends. If, like, I know when you're in a relationship, you hold yourself down so much to that person that you don't want to go out, that you don't want to do this. And sometimes your friends will be like, hey, let's hang out. Oh, I can't. I'm hanging out with my boyfriend. Get used to the fact that you could now go out with friends. That if a guy asks you out, you could go hang out with him. Like, that's what I did. I went out with friends ridiculously because we broke up in the summer. So it was way better. Honestly, I'm going to admit it, it's better to get brokenhearted in the summer than in the winter. I was brokenhearted in both because me and him broke up twice, and in the winter it was horrible. So I didn't really know how to take it then. But then I figured, like, why the hell am I crying? Like, he's the one missing out. So I went out with friends. I was going out to the beach. I was going out to play volleyball. I was going out to these awesome trips and things that it was so much fun. Change what you want in a guy. Obviously, if that guy, you guys didn't work out, you admit to yourself, oh, there are some things wrong with that guy. In your mind, think about, oh, there's better. If you have that person you look up to that's married and happy, look up to them. I look up to my cousin, Iman, which if you're watching this, I love you, girl. She showed me her wedding video, and she's young. She's like, I think 23. She got married with a really, really amazing guy who treats her so well. And it's like, that inspired me. That inspired me to be like, what the hell am I doing crying over somebody who treated me like total shit? And it's like, I deserve that. I deserve happiness. I deserve for a guy to be so sweet to me and show me off instead of like acting like an idiot when I would ask to go out. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, she inspires me so much. And sometimes it's like, spend time with family. Honestly, family helped me a lot through my heartbreak. I mean, sometimes it was hard being with them because it's like I used to be excited to bring him around them and all this stuff. So it's like, stuff like that kind of does suck. But it's like, being with my family really helped me with my broken heart, because it made me see that I had people who actually love me and that were there for me. So instead of me being like, oh my God, nobody loves me, I would picture I have family who cares for me. I have cousins who care for me, or I have aunts who care for me and all this stuff, which made me feel so much better about everything. Next, think about your value. Think about what your worth is. And honestly, this helped me a lot, because when I say the relationship wasn't healthy, it wasn't healthy whatsoever. Like, he made me feel like crap about myself. He brought me down. He brought me at my worst, and I didn't like that. And it's like, when you think about your value, it helps so much, because you think about, oh, well, I don't like hurting other people, and I was so much I was so honest with him, and I would do what he wanted me to do, and I would treat him right, and I would hear him out when he was heartbroken and stuff like that. And if that person didn't do that to you, it makes you think, like, why was I in this relationship? Knowing your value is such an important thing when you are with someone. That do not forget your value for that person, because sometimes, sorry, my voice is cracking. Sometimes a guy will find a way to bring you down just so he can know that you're not going to go anywhere. Just so he can make it seem like he's higher than you and that you should be lucky that he is with you. When it shouldn't be like that. You should be like, this guy should be lucky that he's with me. And if not that, then you guys should be lucky to have each other. Like, with that, I learned my value. I learned that I am a really trustworthy person. I'm loyal. I'm respectful. And it's like, I would do anything to see my partner smile. And it's like, if they can't do that for you, obviously, if they broke your heart, they can't do that for you. Next, dress yourself up. Go out shopping. Put on makeup for the hell of it. If you're going to be doing groceries, put on makeup. You don't know who you're going to bump into. If you are just chilling in your house, change out of your pajamas. If you are going to go to the movies, get extra cute. Like, this is what I did. I overdressed myself so many times. I curled my hair. I did my makeup. I would, like, take a bunch of selfies. Honestly, makeovers and selfies is the best shit when you're brokenhearted. And it's like, that's what I did. I took care of myself, and I was like, oh, I'm going to dress up. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, because it makes you feel pretty, like, it makes you feel prettier. When you dress yourself up and then you look at yourself in the mirror and you like what you see, that is an amazing thing. Because you're not like, oh my gosh, I'm so heartbroken, I'm never going to find somebody else. In your head, you're thinking, God, I am so gorgeous, somebody else is going to want this. Smile. Don't forget to smile. Most people, when they're brokenhearted, they want to be all, or yes, and all that stuff. But no, that's not the way to go. Because a heartbreak is more of a mind thing. There's no such thing as a broken heart, because if your heart was broken, you would die. It's all in a mind thing, and that's what I come to learn, that if you, honestly, if you're saying, oh, this sucks so bad, or I'm so depressed, or this isn't the way I wanted it to go, or something, it's not going to be that way. If you make what you want. So if you want to be happy, you can be happy. And it's like, it's all a mind thing. If you're going to tell yourself, oh, I'm so depressed, or when your friends ask you how you're doing, I'm doing horrible, obviously you're never going to get better. The more you tell yourself, I'm doing great, I'm doing great, I'm doing better, I'm happier, then that's going to end up happening. And then you're going to come to see that you don't understand what he was making you happy about, because you're doing that yourself. And the classic, eat lots of ice cream. Ice cream definitely helps because, well, not really ice cream, anything sugary. Sugar seems to boost, like, this part of your brain. I forgot what it's called. I'm going based on psychology. I took psychology, so don't be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. It boosts the happy part of your brain. That's the same thing that love boosts and sex boosts and stuff like that. So when you eat, like, sugars and stuff, well, don't gain weight either, though. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna eat chocolate for every hour and all this stuff. Just, if you're sad, grab a little bucket of ice cream. That's what I did. I went to CVS and I got the little ice cream like this, not the huge one, because you just end up eating and not realizing how much you eat. But, sorry, my hair is like all in my face and this is frustrating. Okay, so eat sugars, eat, like, I wouldn't recommend chips, because chips are addicting when you're eating them. But if you buy a candy bar, you only get what you buy, you know. So it's like, eat sugars, eat ice cream, and definitely share. So this is my advice video on how to get over a breakup. It tends to help me, so I hope it can help one of you guys and, like, boost you up and show you guys that life is always better when you know your own value. Because honestly, with a person in there or not, you shouldn't be, it shouldn't affect you that much to the point where you change everything and become a total different person over a broken heart. I believe that all these scars and all these, like, cuts to the heart is going to end up helping in sooner or later. Because honestly, I became stronger from my breakup. Was it horrible? Did I believe that, oh, it was never going to heal? Yes. And I'm pretty sure you're feeling that too. Oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about so long ago. But I was at that stage. And honestly, I feel so much better. Like, I look at him now and I'm like, ill. Like, what was my problem? So honestly, I hope this helps you. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you think. If you need a talk, you could personal message me and I'll definitely reply back to you. But thanks for watching. Bye.